He was falling. Not for seconds. Not for moments. But for nearly a full minute. Helplessly tumbling through the sky, and he had no parachute. In the pitch-black night of March 24th, 1944, over Nazi-occupied Germany, a British Lancaster bomber was on a return mission from Berlin. On board was a young man named Nicholas Alkemade, a 21-year-old flight sergeant serving as a rear gunner. It was supposed to be a routine bombing run, but war doesn't wait for comfort. Anti-aircraft guns exploded like firecrackers in the sky. It was supposed to be a routine bombing run. But war doesn't wait for comfort. Anti-aircraft guns exploded like firecrackers in the sky. And then it happened. A direct hit. The aircraft burst into flames midair, trailing smoke like a dying comet. Inside the plane, chaos erupted. The intercom crackled, the lights flickered, and smoke began pouring into the turret where Nicholas sat. As trained, he reached for his parachute, his only escape from the burning coffin hurtling toward the ground. But in a cruel twist of fate, his parachute had already caught fire. The canvas melted, the cords shredded, and it was nothing more than ash in his hands. In that moment, with the flames licking his skin and the oxygen thinning, Nicholas had seconds to choose. Burn alive, or jump and die on his own terms. And so he did something no man in his right mind would do. He opened the turret and jumped from 18,000 feet in the air. That's over 3 miles above the earth. No chute, no hope, just gravity. He fell through the freezing night sky. The wind roared in his ears. His thoughts blurred. He didn't scream. He didn't pray. He just accepted that this was how it would end. His life collapsing into silence. But then, the forest rose to meet him. Instead of hard ground, Nicholas plunged into a thick patch of pine trees. Each branch slowed him, tearing at his uniform, cutting his skin, but breaking his fall. And at the bottom of the trees, the final miracle, a deep bed of snow, freshly fallen, soft and untouched. When he hit the ground, everything went black. Hours passed. When he opened his eyes, he was alive, bloodied, bruised, but breathing. His back wasn't broken. His skull hadn't cracked. He had suffered only a twisted knee. German soldiers eventually found him and took him prisoner. At first, they didn't believe his story. A man falling 3 miles without a parachute? Ridiculous. But when they returned to the crash site and saw the burned parachute still strapped inside the plane, the truth stunned them. Nicholas had done the impossible. He had jumped from a flaming bomber without a parachute and survived. Rather than mistreat him, the Germans treated him with respect, even admiration. They gave him medical attention and proper lodging in the POW camp. After the war, He returned to Britain, decorated and honored, though he rarely spoke of that night. Some said it was physics. Some said it was fate. But to Nicholas, it was grace. To fall from the sky with no wings, no hope, and no plan, and still walk away? That isn't just survival. That's something beyond understanding. That's something eternal. Said it was physics. Some said it was fate. But to Nicholas, it was grace. To fall from the sky with no wings, no hope, and no plan, and still walk away? That isn't just survival. That's something beyond understanding. That's something eternal.